Hello there, everyone. This is Mr. Matthew here, and today we are going to talk about a video of a character being better written than another character. In this video, we're going to be talking about why I think Yoshi is a much better written character than Shadow the Hedgehog. Yoshi is honestly a much more written, better written, more sophisticated, more deep, and he has more maturity of a character compared to Shadow. Like, I think Yoshi is just superior to Shadow in terms of a character on every level. He has better design, he has better personality, he has better depth, he has better emotional depth. He's more character driven, etc. And that's coming from Yoshi, one of the best Mario characters ever. Certainly way better than the garbage that is Donkey Kong. So yeah, um, what I will say is that, um, what I will say is that I genuinely think that Yoshi just has more to do with him than Shadow. Like Shadow, every time he appears, is always in this dark, moody mode of, mm, you know, like he's just like, I gotta make them pay for their crimes. He's kind of like the whole serious top face, and it's just I think it's just kind of too much, and I think that I think that Shadow is basically just kind of like the more I look into him, and I feel like Shadow just adds the same in every game. He's always serious. He's always kind of taking things into consideration. He's always there, and I think the only thing that's good about him is the whole relationship he has with Maria. Like I think that he has a good relationship with Maria, and I think that it was tragic to see um for him to see her die. But the thing is, what I don't like is him not being able to move on from that trauma. Like it's like game after game, it's just Shadow being like very upset over Maria, um, being like being just wanting to know about his past and wanting to fulfill Maria's wishes. And I feel like we kind of know that, but like at the same time, it's like why does Shadow not lighten up a bit? And also another thing I don't like is that he's like very insulting. He insults his friends. He acts like a jerk towards them. Like I think he only like treats Rouge and Omega loyally, but like he insults Sonnet all the time. He's always there. You then be like, "You're slow, Sonnet. Go away from me. You are a pathetic hedgehog. Pathetic hedgehog." That's just how he acts all the time whenever he's in front of Sonnet. He never respects him. He never values him as a companion, as a hedgehog who's almost his equal power. Um, Shadow also just thinks he's just better than everyone. And also Shadow just has no complexity to his character. Like he's just edgy, and that's it. There's nothing complex. There's nothing about him that stands out. He's just an edgy character for the sake of it. And yeah, I think that Shadow, while he has some good writing with like the stuff with Maria and whatnot, I think he falls kinda flat compared to the beautifully to the beautifully written, more complex and more mature, uh, and more mature, sorry, and more mature character that is Yoshi. Sorry. Sorry. So yeah, sorry. I just didn't know myself. So yeah, so yeah, Yoshi is just a better written character. Yoshi has more complexity to it. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, now I'm being serious here. So, Yoshi just has more complexity to him. He's more better written. He has more personality. He has a better character arc, and he's genuinely like more upfront with his roles. Like I think Yoshi is genuinely a better written, a better sophisticated character than Shadow. Like Yoshi is the companion. He's always there, helping his friends. He's always there with Mario and the others. He doesn't grieve about some trauma from the past. He's always steadfast and hurries along and saves everyone in danger. Like in Yoshi's Island, for example, where he saves the baby Mario and baby Luigi from baby Bowser and Tammet, in the Yoshi's Island games. The first Yoshi's Island on the SNES, Yoshi's Island DS, and Yoshi's New Island. So yeah, Shadow just falls flat compared to the more complex, more deep, to the character that has more complexity, more deep, more personality, more uniqueness, more things that stand out. That is Shadow. No, not Shadow. That is Yoshi. So yeah, so yeah. Yoshi is just a much better written character. Yoshi is a beautiful character. Is genuinely a great character. He's better written. He has more complexity to him. He has better personality, and overall, he's just a better character all around. Like I just think that Yoshi has better stuff to him. Like Yoshi also has so cool environments. He also has the sounds of brum, taram, taram, taram. So yeah, Yoshi just knocks Shadow out of the park. And I also think I might go ahead and say I also made a video. I might make a follow up video on this. I think I will. Yoshi is a much more powerful character than Shadow. Like if Yoshi and Shadow were to fight battle, I think Yoshi will win because first of all, I think Yoshi has better combat. He knows better how to handle his enemies, and like Shadow has powers, like he has the Chaos Emerald and whatnot. But even then, if Yoshi can throw this ad, like this ad, and he can throw it all over there to Shadow, and he will knock Shadow out and out of the park, and Yoshi will beat him to an instance. Like Yoshi just beats Shadow. I think Yoshi is one of the few characters that can just erase Shadow out of existence. Because also another thing Yoshi can do is that Yoshi can sit his stunned and can like pull up his stunned and swallow Shadow inside, and Shadow would be dead. So that's another thing, or he would be turned into an ad. Like Shadow just falls flat in terms of power compared to Yoshi. Yoshi is just so much more powerful. Like even Super Shadow, if Super Shadow came in with the power of the Tails, like let's say, okay, he has Tails control. So like what? Yoshi can just throw an ad, like he can predict, that Shadow will Tails control in that one direction. Yoshi can predict that Shadow will appear in that direction. He'll throw the ad at him. Then Shadow gets knocked out, and he says, Yoshi, no." And then Yoshi's like, "Yay!" And Yoshi then pulls up his tongue, swallows Shadow inside, and Shadow dies. And what about? Oh, but then you say, what about? Oh, it's the Doom powers, the ones from Shadow Generations, like spears and the surf and the morph and what and that blast ability and the winds. I'm like those have don't stand anything towards Yoshi because Yoshi is more powerful. Like Yoshi can just swallow him up with his tongue. Um, he can also hover jump. He can jump and ground pound on him. He has a strong ground pound as well. And also um, Yoshi can literally use the star power. The star power that Mario uses in most of the games. He can use it, become invincible, and knock Shadow out of the park. So that's another thing. Yoshi's not just a better character. He's also a more powerful character than Shadow. He's not just a better written character. He's a more powerful character than Shadow. So yeah, that's what I think it is. And Yoshi, like for example, like when Shadow throws his Doom Spears, Yoshi can just eat them up with his stuns. Or if he can't, he can just dodge them immediately because Yoshi has just better reflexes. Another thing is that like if Shadow Tails controls in this one direction and then he appears in that other direction, Yoshi has a prediction eyes that makes him see this side. Oh yeah, Shadow's gonna appear there. Then he throws the egg, and Shadow immediately gets knocked out, and Yoshi eats him, and that's how Shadow is defeated. So yeah, and also Yoshi just has more, has a better character art. Like Shadow just goes from I wanna destroy the world to I'm gonna save the world and keep Maria's wish. But Yoshi goes through, I'm a tier free islander to, oh, I'm gonna save those babies and become such a great hero and companion for Mario. So yeah, Yoshi is just a better character. He has more personality. He has better morals than Shadow as well, because Yoshi always stands by his friends. Shadow just is so like morally gray. Like one second he'd either want to destroy the world or he'd either want to save it. Like he can't choose. He's like morally, he's a morally gray character, and like Yoshi is actually a good character. He's a heroic character. So by that logic, Yoshi has more morality than Shadow. So yeah, Yoshi just knows better. Yoshi would save people. So yeah, that's why I think, in my humble opinion, that Yoshi is a much better written character, is a much more powerful character, and will not shadow out of the part with his powers, with his amazing writing abilities, with his complexities, with his beautiful narrative, and that's why I think um, Yoshi is just a better character. It's just a better character all around, and yeah. And also, Yoshi actually treats his friends like actual people, like loyal friends. Shadow always insults Sonic. He always treats him like a loser, like a pathetic loser. Yoshi actually treats Mario like a genuine friend, always helping them out, always hanging out with them, always having fun. So yeah, Yoshi just excites me more than Shadow. And also, Yoshi is just a good character all around. It's just a better character all around, and is better than Shadow. So yeah, so that's what we learned for today, kids. Is that always think that Yoshi can beat Shadow in terms of both character writing, in terms of powers, in terms of responsibilities, in terms of how they treat the main characters, and in terms of uh, originality. So that's it, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and have a peaceful day, everyone.